Hello everyone, today we're gonna take a look at the CT Toys Mafex Bootleg Symbiote Spider-Man. So I got mine from AliExpress, so the box is unfortunately damaged because of that. Usually when you get something from China, this is something you expect. But I had previously the Amazing Spider-Man from SH Figure Arts, the bootleg version, and which was not so bad at all. Very good quality, the paint is nice, articulation is similar. It's just smaller scale. Unfortunately, this is too small for Marvel Legends or even SH Figure Arts. Probably the same thing we're getting here. And I have here the original one to compare. So let me open the package and take a look at. I also just want to compare the packages short. So they're pretty similar, but CD Toys is kind of smaller. As you can see, it is just a bit smaller. Everything else looks the same. Oh, the picture here is different. It's a very similar picture, but here Spider-Man's looking up and here's looking down. They both say double trouble. And here is CT written, and here's Mafex, of course. You don't get the logo here, you get the CD logo. Anyways, so here it is out of the package, and it is looking pretty good. It's just a bit smaller, but not a huge difference. Not at all. So the plastic quality I like. So it is definitely a good alternative if you don't want to pay so much money for the original one. And the paint is overall good, but the white is not so thick painted, so it is a bit transparent, just a little bit, not that bad, as you can see from when I zoom in from this comparison. So it's not that bad at all, and it's not that visible on the camera even. But as you can see, here is a bit too much paint here in between. There's a bit crack here, so it is paint dried there probably while doing the painting process. But as you can see, it's clean enough. So here's the original, here's the bootleg, and it's not that better on the original one. As you can see, they also didn't really paint the lines that clean. On the other side, this is a bit dirtier, but what do you expect? This is the bootleg. So actually, it is not that bad quality. So Mafex should see this and maybe make their paint jobs a bit better. As you can see, this is the same head sculpt. So the original one here, this is kind of, maybe I put it on this size because the original box is here. So this one is a bit more matte, the original. This is just a bit shinier on the arms, shoulders, you can see on the head. But the rest of the body is matte enough. So on the back, the spider logo here is not that clean. Of course, the original is cleaner. And you get the same blue shading. And it's a bit more maybe looking like. No, I think it's very similar. Maybe on the shoulders a bit more blue, but they did a good job with the paint overall. And you get the blue feet. Yeah, I like it. And the plastic doesn't feel so bad, the quality itself. So you can also make the shoulders a bit high so it looks better. And yeah, the articulation, everything is the same. You'll see the joints, unfortunately. So you don't get that with the original. Oh, no, you also get that. I guess it's the same. You also get the joints similar, slightly visible, I mean. So that's the thing. Here on the legs, you also see them a bit slightly, but it's the same articulation. I mean, you are not gonna get anything less than a original Mafex figure, as you can see. Really nice. And I don't feel like it's gonna break. It just feels like a Mafex figure, actually. And you're also getting the same accessories, of course. Here's the unmasked head. And let's compare it to the original. And it's not so bad either. Let me turn the neck here. The neck is kind of too high. But yeah, it's basically very similar. This is the reissue version, by the way. So in the original, I think the hair was similar to this, more bright. Now it's more brown. I find this, of course, much better, but still for a bootleg, this is very high quality. So this is the original Mafex, and this is the bootleg. And maybe put it on and see how it looks. Okay, neck is hard to remove. The head come off, but not the neck. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of hard to put the neck, but it worked. And unfortunately, the head is kind of too high. I don't know why, but yeah, so the port just came out. So maybe the port is not sitting here correctly. Maybe if I push it further, it can go down. Nah, it doesn't seem like it. So I don't know if this is just a QC issue of mine, but this looks like a Marvel Legends, right? Here, you got the Marvel Legends head joint for your Mafex. Anyways, so it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. So you get the same Symbiote neck here. And of course you get the other head sculpt as well. This angry looking one. Let's put that. This one came off easier. I actually took this off with my teeth because it was really hard to take it off. Okay. So yeah, this is the other head sculpt. Very clean paint, actually. No problems at all. You get the same backpack. Nothing different. And same sets of hands. And webs. Oh, there you go. And of course the magnetic feet. So you basically get everything that you got with the original. It's just slightly smaller. And maybe a little bit worse paint job, but not that different. So I can highly recommend you get this. 100%. Even if you have the original, just get it. Put a different head sculpt. Or customize it. I mean, this is definitely worth the money. It was like $20, I think. Same with the SH Figure Arts Amazing Spider-Man. And this was really too small, I think. This one, I mean, the Symbiote Spider-Man is very close to the original scale. So I can really, really recommend it. So that's it for today. See you in the next CD Toys, maybe bootleg. I think Miles Morales they will do the adult version, but hopefully they'll do other figures as well, like the classic one, or maybe even Venom, because Venom is not so different than this one. Hopefully they will do it. So that's it for today. See you in the next one.